When a connection that felt more real than reality itself shatters, it's easy to feel like you've been completely abandoned. The silence that follows can be deafening, a constant echo of a bond you thought was unbreakable. But what if that silence isn't an ending? What if it's just an intermission? What if, in that very moment you finally let go, the universe starts conspiring for you? It begins weaving a web of signs and meaningful coincidences, all designed to guide two halves of the same soul back together. This is the story of how the universe is believed to orchestrate the reunion of twin flames. And it's not just about romance. It's believed to be for a purpose much bigger than you can imagine. It's crucial to understand that the concept of twin flames is a spiritual belief. There is no scientific evidence that the universe actively conspires to reunite twin flames. These are metaphysical ideas. However, for those who feel they are on this path, the experiences are nothing short of life-altering. The separation phase of the twin flame journey is often called one of the most agonizing experiences a person can go through. It's more than a bad breakup. It feels like a part of your spirit has been amputated. One minute, you're looking at someone who mirrors your soul, showing you your best parts and your deepest wounds. The next, you're lost in a sea of confusion and loneliness. But within this spiritual framework, this separation isn't seen as random or cruel. It's considered a necessary timeout, orchestrated for intense and rapid growth. Think of it like a cosmic crucible. It's believed the universe applies just the right amount of pressure to transform your unhealed traumas, fears, and ego-driven attachments into the gold of your authentic self. The pain has a purpose. It makes you look inward and face the shadows you've spent a lifetime avoiding. A core belief on this journey is that the separation happens because one or both twins aren't ready for the sheer intensity of the bond. A true divine union is thought to require two whole individuals, not two people desperately looking to be completed by another. A lack of self-love can show up as codependency or jealousy, which cracks the foundation of the connection. So, in what can be interpreted as an act of tough love, the universe creates distance. It gives you the space to heal, to find your own 2 feet, to build unshakable self-love, and to remember you are already complete on your own. This separation isn't a punishment. It's a sacred boot camp for the reunion you're believed to be destined for. Just as the universe is thought to arrange the separation for growth, it's also believed to meticulously plan the reunion. When both souls have done the necessary inner work and the timing is right, a new phase begins. This is where things get magical. The universe is said to start working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, clearing obstacles, and sending a flood of messages that are impossible to miss. This isn't about forcing anything. It's about gentle guidance. The universe is believed to respect free will, but creates opportunities that nudge both souls toward their shared destiny. It's a cosmic dance of divine timing and energetic alignment. For those paying attention, the signs are undeniable. The silence is finally broken, not by a text message, but by the whispers of the cosmos. So how does this grand plan supposedly unfold? What tools does the universe use to pull two people, often separated by miles, circumstances, or even other relationships, back together? Here are the 5 primary ways it's believed the universe works its magic to reunite twin flames. The symphony of synchronicities. The first and most frequent sign that a reunion is near is a huge spike in synchronicities. These are the meaningful coincidences that feel too perfect to be just chance. The universe's way of winking at you. While these experiences are subjective, for those on this path, they are powerful confirmations. Suddenly, you're seeing repeating number sequences everywhere. 1111, 222, 717. In spiritual circles, 1111 is often called the twin flame code, a direct sign that your journey and reunion are picking up speed. You might see it on the clock, on license plates, or on a receipt. While science would explain this as confirmation bias, your brain noticing what it's been primed to look for, within this belief system, it's seen as a clear message that you're on the right path. But it's more than just numbers. You might overhear strangers say their name in a coffee shop. That one obscure song that defines your connection might play the moment you start your car. You could be thinking about a specific memory, only to open a book and find a passage describing that exact feeling. These synchronicities are believed to do two things. First, they're a comfort, a reminder that the energetic connection between you is still there, strong and unbreakable. It's the universe saying, "I've got this. Trust the process." Second, they rebuild your faith. After a long, painful separation, it's easy to lose hope. This flood of signs is meant to pull you out of fear and back into a state of trust. The energetic pull and the dreamscape connection. Long before any physical reunion, the reunion is said to begin on an energetic level. The second major sign is an unexplainable, almost tangible feeling of your twin's presence, often paired with intensely vivid dreams. You could be going about your day and suddenly get hit with a wave of their energy, almost like they're standing right there. You might have sudden emotional shifts that don't feel like your own, a burst of happiness out of nowhere, or a pang of sadness that feels foreign. In this spiritual view, you're not just imagining it. The belief is that twin flames share a deep, energetic bond. As your twin thinks of you, misses you, or has their own breakthroughs, you feel the ripples. Your souls are in constant communication, even when you aren't. This connection is especially strong in the dream world. As reunion gets closer, many report having incredibly realistic dreams about their twin flame. These aren't your typical pizza-induced dreams. They feel like real meetings. In this dreamscape, your souls can connect without the barriers of ego, time, or distance. You might have full conversations, share a sense of peace, or just feel their love, waking up with a feeling that you've just been with them. These dream encounters are seen as a form of spiritual prep work, paving the way for a smoother reunion in the real world. The purging of old wounds and shadow work. Ironically, one of the biggest signs that you're getting closer to reunion can feel like you're moving backward. The third sign is the re-emergence of your deepest fears, triggers, and old wounds. This is often called the final purge. The twin flame connection is said to be a mirror, reflecting everything inside you that needs healing. As the universe gets ready to bring you together, it cranks up the intensity of that mirror to make sure any leftover baggage gets dealt with. Old insecurities about not being good enough, fears of abandonment, or past traumas might roar back to life. This isn't a sign that you're failing. On the contrary, it's seen as proof that you're in the final stages of a deep soul cleaning. Think of it like cleaning your house for a guest you deeply cherish. You have to air out the stuffy rooms, get rid of the junk, and scrub the floors. The universe, in this view, helps you with this spiritual deep clean. It might bring people or situations into your life that trigger these exact wounds, forcing you to finally face, process, and release them for good. This is all about reaching a state of emotional wholeness. For a twin flame union to last, Both partners have to be able to love from a place of fullness, not neediness. This final purge is designed to heal the very issues that may have caused the separation in the first place. It's tough work, but it's the most important. The universe knows that for the reunion to be permanent, it has to be a meeting of two healed souls. The path of least resistance and divine intervention. Once the inner healing reaches a tipping point, the universe starts rearranging the outer world. The fourth sign is when obstacles that once seemed impossible begin to magically dissolve, creating a clear path forward. This feels like divine intervention. For months or years, the logistics of getting back together might have seemed like a fantasy. Maybe you lived on different continents, were in other relationships, or faced career and money problems. Then, almost overnight, things start to shift. A dream job might pop up in their city. A challenging relationship you were in might end peacefully and naturally. You might get a sudden, random urge to move, only to find out it puts you right in their orbit. Within this spiritual belief system, these aren't just happy accidents. They are seen as meticulously orchestrated events, the universe literally moving mountains to clear the way for your reunion. This phase feels like things are finally falling into place without you having to force them. Doors that were slammed shut swing open. The journey, which felt like climbing a cliff, now feels like you're floating down a river. This is the universe's way of saying, it's time. It's a confirmation that your inner work has paid off and a reward for your faith and patience, the inner union and profound peace. The final and most powerful sign that your reunion is coming has almost nothing to do with them and everything to do with you. The fifth sign is achieving inner union, a deep, unshakable feeling of peace and wholeness all by yourself. For most of the separation, the journey is defined by a painful longing, a feeling that you need that person to feel complete. But as you get to the finish line, a calm settles over you. The desperate ache is replaced by a gentle, loving acceptance. You get to a point where reuniting with them would be wonderful, but you don't need it to be happy. You've found that happiness inside yourself. This is the state of unconditional self-love the whole journey was designed to create. You've healed your own wounds, accepted your shadow self, and learned to find your worth from within. You're not chasing anymore. You're just being, grounded and happy in your own energy. This inner state is believed to be the most powerful magnet for your twin flame. The universe works on energetic alignment. Like attracts like. When you become a whole, healed person radiating love, you energetically match a whole, healed union. Surrendering the outcome is the final key that unlocks the door. When you find this peace, it's the loudest signal you can send to the universe that you are finally ready. And then, after all the signs, the healing and the surrender, it happens. The reunion of twin flames, as it's described, isn't just a romantic moment. It's a divinely timed collision of two souls who have done the work. It's a spiritual homecoming that feels both brand new and anciently familiar. The connection is no longer about the push and pull drama of the past. It's steady, grounded, and unconditional. But this reunion isn't the happily ever after ending. It's the beginning of the real mission. According to this spiritual belief, twin flames come back together, not just for their own joy, but for a shared purpose, to anchor a higher frequency of love on the planet. Their combined energy is believed to be a powerful force for positive change. The universe didn't just bring you back to a person, it brought you back to your purpose. The twin flame journey, From the agony of separation to the peace of reunion is a story about trusting a process you can't always see. It's a path that pushes you to your absolute limits, only to show you that you were always whole to begin with. It was never about finding your other half, but about letting a connection lead you back to the completeness within yourself. The reunion isn't a prize for waiting. It's a mirror of your own healing. So trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that every moment of pain had a purpose, and every sign is a breadcrumb leading you home. Which of these signs have you experienced on your journey? Share your story in the comments below. It could be the dose of hope someone else needs to see today. And if this story resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone you feel needs to hear it. Comment, "I trust my journey," to affirm your faith in the path you're on.